Hello, boys and girls. My name is Koyoshi. I'm just gonna jump right into it. I'm Koyoshi Aitio Set. Sometimes I forget to say numbers, but whatever. Welcome back to my blind DLC playthrough of Donkey Kong Bananza for Nintendo Switch 2, better known as DK Island and Emerald Rush Mode, or more like Emerald Rush Mode, because that seems to be all we've been doing lately. The last video, we left off in Lagoon Lair here, and I just decided to stay here because now you know that this is where we left off. So, and yes, you can talk to Void through these. Makes it easier to not have to go back to DK Outlet all the time. So we have two more layers we want to try out. The Freezer layer, which is very important to get the Zebra for if we can. And also the Feast layer. Because we have very low seal points in difficulty 4, though, we're going to have to try a lot harder. We're going to have to find some very early emeralds, maybe even defeat some very early enemies, and of course, to hunt down those fossils. Early game fossils are extremely important. They are the fastest way to pick up emerald perks, and if you know how to hunt them down, you can get tons of perks stacked up pretty quickly. The problem is doing it while also trying to survive is kind of hard. I mean it. So, obviously, we're going to try to also do void goals whenever we can. Thankfully, we got a good start here. We're starting right next to some emeralds, so we'll go ahead and just smash that up right away. Problem is, it's not going to be much at first, but that'll be fine. We see a skill nearby. We'll go ahead and grab that. What the skill is doesn't really matter. We'll just have to grab something. May as well grab that if we're gonna use that. Okay, we met our quota much faster this time around, so that helps out. Now we need to see where everything actually is. Okay, well, we found our zebra, thankfully. In this layer in particular, it can be kind of tough to do if zebra isn't within the first layer. I like how we need to typically use the zebra for this, and yet I yet to do this. Oh my gosh. Oh, come on. I just wanted to cool that off, game. Okay, good. We still barely made it. That was really tight. I think we'll have this just before the objectives start showing up. Alright, now we just need to get fossils and hopefully get stuff done. Don't really have the time to be blocking stuff right now. We'll just have to grab whatever we see. Even if we get forced to pick a useless skill early, it's better than doing anything else, really. Alright, okay, that's convenient. We're actually right next to it. That's probably the best luck we could have hoped for there early on here. Now my zebra is already paying off because we are already got a multiplier going. Only 50%, but better than nothing. And we'll start with this. This is definitely one of the better early game cells to get. Especially considering you're not getting many fossils early on. And here's a cannon right next to us, so that's another easy go clear. And we already got our chip beef active, which should help out with chip collection. As for which skills to focus on, the main one you want is Turf Surf, obviously, so you can get that active more sooner rather than later. We'll just take you guys out. There's no reason not to. These enemies will otherwise just get in the way and be bothersome. We've got at least one level of that. I think this is the most objectives I've completed this early on. Alright. That is a really great start so far. We already have, like, at least rounds 1 through 3 already done, basically. Need to make sure to remember not to pick up the average skill on accident. Really what we need is our fossils. Is our first part. Actually already used one before, but now we're gonna use it now. Okay, that done. Alright, I'm gonna block this for sure. We'll grab that for now since we don't really have anything else to use it for. Okay, if I want to go up top, we need to go back to that area that had the cannon on it. Feels weird having to sometimes traverse these the old-fashioned way. Good thing this cannon is here. That's convenient place to there. Excuse me, I'm just trying to get by you. Don't mind me, just kind of cruising along right now. Doesn't really matter which skills we pick up. Any skill we get is nice. For obvious reasons. Oh, that gave us a thing. Oh, that is really lucky, actually. Zebra is the next priority right now because it's our main Bananza we want to use a lot of, so if we can keep getting that multiplier up, no, we'll almost always have that active no matter what. Now we just need that surf thing. Okay, well, now we have a lot more of these. We can start blocking some of these, and we'll be forced to grab this for now. Never know when that might come in handy. Okay, we got the chunk surf one. That should be too long. By the way, you can jump to preserve some of the speed of this if you are worried about it breaking. Okay, well that was easy enough. Ugh, we are not getting any grooves. Okay, well long range forager isn't. I did not want to press that button. Wanted to get the long-range forager, pit that dumb one instead. Let's block these before that happens again. Still don't have a teleport, but we will have one in a minute or two. Ugh. Okay, this is really useful if we're just gonna end up... if it's gonna end up, like, bouncing off of the train half of the time, it's not going to really destroy anything. Okay, well now I can teleport.
Should we go there?
We should definitely use these when we can. Ah! Okay, they're right behind us. That's fine. That's fine enough. We can get that done pretty easily. Alright. Great. Well, we... Alright, boys. We're wasting some money. That's all 3 bad skills. So we're switching that up, and there's Superior Smasher. I wish I'd gotten that sooner rather than later. We'll just... We should be moving towards that so that that appears. Oh, wait, hang on. Yeah, we need to go back to where that is. Which is like here-ish. Pretty soon I'll get used to this barrel cannon location. We really need our barrel bump up more than anything. We have the ability to spawn the rare skills now faster. The problem is it's still very random and rare that we get them easily. So either you get a barrel bump up early and you go really fast, or you don't get one and it just doesn't work at all. Okay. That's another layer below us. Now that we're done with that, we could just hop down into this here hole that we just created. This is still really fast, honestly, even though we're not having to go a bit slower early on. It helps out a bit. Ah, whatever. That works. Oh, this dude is made out of that explosive thing, which is helpful. But we need an Encore Groove more, because we don't have a Groove type yet. Really, that did not give us anything. Whatever. Whatever, game. I guess I never really did get Ron Range Purger. I thought I had it. Because I thought I got it from the last time. This place has some really awkward fossil locations, by the way. Okay, better sonar is better than nothing. It's good. Oh, here's our magic wallet. Well, we need to take this, because this is a really rare skill to find otherwise. Not the best time to take it, but it's better than nothing. We finally found another possible, and... yeah. Said that really weird. Found another fossil. We'll grab at least one of those. Because there's at least a few chair-ups we could abuse. We'll finally grab that for, well, later, obviously. We're not really getting much natural emerald collection here, which is kind of making it harder to these guys, so that's fine. You can defeat enemies pretty fast with the batter strategy if you have a chunk, by the way. That's why I've been using that. It seems to be helpful when you're not transformed at all. Well, considering what's been going on, we want this so we can see where these things are, so we can finally grab that. Okay, we know where that is. Not going to blow my skill just to get that. We'll just use the same barrel cannon we've already been using a whole bunch of. So that means we'll be up in the next layer again. I already have one level for that. Let's just go for our enemy one. Oh, perfect. We're pretty close by. This one looks really scary at first glance. But really, Valdi, you just need to go behind this waterfall here. It looks scary at first because you will run inevitably into damage if you are not careful. But if you time that right, you should be able to get that about every time. Okay, get that. That is really risky. But what choice do we have? Okay, we're about to finish this part, so we're teleporting back here. To this area that has a lot of zebras nearby, and yeah, we can just high-five you to get that goal complete. Finally, our Emerald Negotiator. Guess what we never got the last time? That skill! That would have been very useful to have, you know? Oh my gosh, okay, well, we're blocking both of these, and we'll just grab that. Ice, that could be found easily in the cave, so we'll just go to the ice cave, as I'm just gonna call it. I don't really have a name for it. We're getting really far behind right now because of unluckiness, really. Okay, well, at least we're gonna get our second farm now. Could have come at a better time, too. Farm kind of a lot for what's coming up now. Let's block this. Grab this. Okay, we're gonna take you out first. There we go. Nice and easy. Grab that, because we don't have many skills unlocked at all right now. Okay, well that, finally gave us something. Yeah. Where is our Earth thing now? Of course, the one time I don't ask for it, I don't seem to be finding that one skill. Really is random. Okay, well that's not bad. Building that multiplier up is probably arguably more important, though I prefer the one that has a really high percentage if possible. Well, we have no choice but to go down here to find stuff. Okay, good. We found it pretty fast. Knock this. Grab that. Perfect.
Should we go there?
Not too bad, actually. Go over here. Alright, now we're starting to get our groove up a little bit more now. Okay, we're getting Super Sprinter, which isn't bad at all, honestly. Anytime we can get that is basically just 3 points for us. Oh boy, this is really far down. This was Hot Food Eater. Okay, we need to be inside of here, I believe, to get down here. So we'll quickly charge over here. Thankfully, we have the super fast start, so it won't actually take us that long to get down here. I think that was my timer thing wearing out again, which is my green screen, of course. Alright. I'd rather have at least one of these. Ah! That was close. Scared me for a second game. Getting kind of unlucky right now with the skills we've been given. But we need to not panic here. We just need to keep getting stuff. Keep rolling our energy. Eventually it'll give us something we need. Guess we better take something. Even if it is not that great. Perfect teleport at the very least. Going from the farthest down layer back to the top. Oof, barely got that in time. Fuck that. That will eventually give us enough for at least one marshmallow. Oh, that's fine. Huh? Oh, this is... this was a fake out. I thought this was the same wall as before, but it wasn't. It's this one right here. This is the one we need. Ugh, my form runs out too fast again, I swear. It gets really annoying after a while. Alright. Okay. This is kind of stressing you out a bit, because, like, to be fair, we've been playing this game for at least several weeks on end now. That it's starting to get really tiring. Just doing the same stuff over and over again. It's probably why I'm so exhausted. Ah, forget it. Let's just smash the terrain a bit. We need something. Anything, really. you keep getting blues or something. Ah! That's why I didn't like that. That is why you do not smash stuff randomly, because Pristine Primate will be deactivated almost immediately. I am so stupid. It's actually unreal. Alright, let's forget that. Let's focus on what we actually want to do, which is this thing down here. Oh my gosh. It had to spawn in the ice area of all things, and we don't have an ice to use it on? Ugh, not great. We're getting really unlucky now. We might actually just straight up lose. You know, we can look around here. Ah! Don't fall through the floor, DK, please. Let me actually see where I'm going instead. Okay, that works. Just fine. I just wanted to get some of that done. My goodness, that was tricky. And, oh, we do have our, okay, we do have our healing from before. I forgot we got that early. I must have gotten that randomly. Well, you have a barrel can right here, right? Yeah, we should have one. I was about to say. Let's just use this. Get back up to the top, why don't we? Better block these other useless options from appearing now. We're getting really scarce with our stuff now. And by scarce, I mean like we're really running out of space to get stuff. Maybe in retrospect, I should have just gone even more aggressive on fossils. This is one of the harder layers, and I was not looking forward to doing it, to be fair. Oh my gosh, can I even hit an enemy? Please, thank you. Most of it was just a luck scenario. We never got any surf turf skills right away, so we couldn't even build that up, let alone any of the other options. Instead, we keep getting the other useless skills. That's the risk with going for this kind of a strategy. Okay, we barely got it. But we're only just barely making the quota. We need to do better than that. We need to go very fast and just get all this stuff done. Okay, sure, we'll grab that. But we really need the other stuff. I don't know what to say here. This is definitely my worst luck I've had in a while. Which is so confusing, because this is one of those miscellaneous ones where we did super well nice and early on. But then when we tried again, we just could not get any stuff spawned in. And it was not great. Barely got that before my transformation ran out. Okay, give me one of these, actually. We have pretty much only one idea left now. Pull turnips out of the ground and hope that gives us enough points, because gosh darn it, we need this. Ugh, now we have to smash lava on top of that. Oh, great. We can do that easily with Con, it's just really annoying. Now we get this! Lily is one of our last skills, it finally shows up. Thanks a lot, not. Game is just being really mean today. Did not give me any of the skills I wanted, basically. We better grab these, because we don't know any other way of grabbing these. Those are little ones, so they don't give as much, but that's still better than nothing. We'll have to grind all the enemies here to get our stuff. Okay, well, that worked, thankfully. Oh, please give me a fastball beat. Anything except nothing. let me hit this enemy, please, too, so we can actually do stuff. Yeah! Just want to get up top here, please. Get this fossil, why not? Surprised we haven't seen any stompoids yet. You'd think there would be more here. Gosh darn it, man. This is so annoying to deal with so far.
Should we go there?
Yeah, we still don't have enough. Oh. Hang on now. This is actually quite nervous. We are getting very close to the area. We don't have enough. Ah, no! The last thing I want is to fall down like a dingus. Oh my gosh, Donkey Kong, stop being a dingus. I think this is our first time ever hearing this music because we are just doing so bad. Wow. That was literally the closest we've ever been to failing that. Literally, because we got so unlucky, we just could not get anything. And it wasn't just that, either. We didn't get a single barrel bump up. We literally got nothing we needed. This is basically a throwaway one. We are probably not going to get the A rank because of this. Okay, I will say, I don't like failing miserably. So if we do fail an A rank, we are going to go... We're gonna sacrifice a bit of our time, and we're gonna go back and make sure we get the A rank on that, because a lot of it is luck based, and if we didn't really get good luck here at all. Even still, now we're not getting great luck. We just have to keep blocking skills from now, and they do good. At least we got a thing to use now, but like still that. Normally by now we have so many enemy multipliers that it just becomes very easy from here. Oh, thank gosh, we're finally starting to get the multipliers at last. It's about frickin' time, man. May as well block this. This is gonna be annoying. We don't need that, so we just block anything. And if we find Spell Degree, we're taking it immediately, because holy crap, we need it. We finally got Stompoids, but does that matter? Oh, okay, it does. We are on the right layer for it, so that should at least get us this rank now. Okay, run like your legs mean it. Run like you mean it, Donkey Kong. Because that's clearly what you need to be doing more of. Whew. Okay, well, I guess we might end up hitting it. Just took me a gosh darn long time. Let's just freaking block all of these. Frick it. We're getting so unlucky right now. Again, we've not gotten a single barrel bump up. We need barrel bump up usually to do well, but instead we got literally no barrel bump ups. Doesn't help I'm not really the greatest when it comes to this mode. Okay. Okay. Doing better. Oh, thank you, game. Now you gave me that. Fuck this. We'll grab that. Let's just start surfing now. Now that we finally have this back, we should try it. Whoa! Hello. Spawned right on top of me, but that's good. Yeah! That was close. But we fell literally right underneath that pit. Can you like hit? There we go. I'm trying to hit you, sir. But you're making it hard to hit. Alright. Okay, we still need a bit more, but we're getting closer now. Wait. Oh, our punch multiplier is actually higher. We should be punching, actually. Whatever. Where's that? Ooh, very far down, but we have a teleport. Thank gosh for that. We'll go ahead and go there right away. Ah! Don't fall off the side, mate. It's not what I want you to do. Perfect. Alright, well, we did get the A rank, but it was barely. That was almost our first fail at the run. See, if I was doing a regular run and I was just trying to reset for Void Rank, I would have probably already reset this run, because we literally weren't getting anything this time around. Maybe you can permanently block skills. Maybe they just simply don't let you do it until you have 10,000 points. So that would make the most sense. Okay, what's the point? We're not gonna get to that in time, really. We'll just grab some skills, why not? Thanks a lot, game. Now we finally get Servant Beat when we don't need it. Yeah. Oh my goodness, that was funny. To watch, at least. Yes, I want to go here. I'm sure we will grab this while we're here. You scored a skill. Which I probably don't need, because I am too far into the game now. Even make it in time? I have no clue. Honestly, this is the closest it's come to being a fail, that's for sure. Like, we didn't get any of a good start. Honestly, I think in a regular run, if you're just trying for the Void Rank, if you don't get certain within like a few minutes, it's probably easier to just reset. As you can see, we barely beat that. Definitely not getting higher than an A rank. Hopefully the next time goes a lot smoother than that, because that was terrible. And we finally got Chip Magnet as well. Chip Magnet is a great one to have early if you can, because it gives you more money as you get more chips. So that could work as a build. Really just depends on what you're doing. We've seen how overpowered that build is, though. We'll just quit because that I stressed you out as it is, and what can I say except this layer is just really tough to do fast. Not much else to say otherwise. Somehow we miraculously still kept a good drink there, but like, that was our worst run yet. We could have lost there. We heard the danger music for the first and probably only time in the series, except unless we get even more unlucky here. I have no idea. It just felt like nothing was going our way at all, man. Alright, well, after that fiasco, we're gonna save. We're gonna call it quits, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Hopefully we get a bit more barrels this time, please, game. And until then, I will see you guys later. Until then, bye.